Good afternoon. Welcome to the weekly highlights this week with the Summer Library. So each week during the Summer Library celebration, there it says, we're live stream. Having a little technical difficulty today. We're starting at 12:05 when we had intended to start at 12, and Mr. Butch is not with me yet because he's having some technical difficulties. So Mr. Butch will hopefully be joining us shortly, but I'm Ms. Rhodes, and I'm coming to you live from the Ben May Main Library today to talk to you about the Summer Library Celebration. I hope that you have already registered for the Summer Library Celebration. We are celebrating reading and the library and everything about summer, and our theme is Oceans of Possibilities. And this summer, we have a different ocean theme each week, and this week's theme is sharks. So I hope that you are reading, and just in case while you're reading and registered, you're reading shark books, I've got some shark books to share with you and suggest today. So first off, let me make sure to tell you all about the summer reading celebration, Summer Library Celebration, Oceans of Possibilities. You can go to our website, mobilepubliclibrary.org, and go under Kids and click on the Summer Library Celebration, or you can just go straight to slc.mobilepubliclibrary.org and get registered today. If you have not registered already, be sure and do it soon. You can do it right now while you're watching the broadcast. You'll join us for a great summer. You can get registered here. You can see straight on the website here. And then there's a listing of all the special events for the kids. This week's theme is sharks, and our performer is going to be Didgeridoo Down Under. If you want to see Didgeridoo Down Under, let me show you some dates and times that you can be sure and catch the live performances. Monday, June 6th at 10 a.m., Didgeridoo was at the Saraland Public Library. They're going to be in just a few minutes at the Sims Regional Library at 1 p.m. And then they'll be at the Moore Spring Hill branch this afternoon at 3. You can catch them tomorrow at the West Regional Library at 10 and 11 a.m. or the Granbury Library at 2. And then Didgeridoo Down Under will be at the Ben May Main Library on Wednesday at 11 a.m. and the Parkway branch at 3. And they'll be at the Virginia Dillard Smith Tolmanville branch library at 1 o'clock on Thursday. So be sure and catch the live performance from Didgeridoo Down Under and see all about the didgeridoos and learn all about them and hear the very unique instrument. I think that you will enjoy it a lot. So the challenge this summer is to read 400 books, and Mr. Butch and I thought that now would be a great time to share some books with you that we've been reading that you might enjoy. I found this biography when I was looking up about sharks. It's called Swimming with the Sharks, and it's the daring discovery of Eugene Clark. When Eugene Clark, or Jeannie Clark, was 9 years old, everyone was scared to swim with sharks, but she was very, very interested in doing it. So, but no women were doing it, and no one was really swimming with sharks. Everyone was scared of it. So she studied fish in the ocean depths on her own, and then she studied zoology in college. And then she was one of the first. She was a groundbreaker in research and earned the nickname Shark Lady. And this was an interesting read about her. It's a nonfiction book, but it does have pictures, some nice pictures, making it very interesting. And you can feel yourself down in the water with her as you're reading the story. And there's more information about sharks in this one. So that was Swimming with Sharks. You might want to check it out during Shark Week here at the Mobile Public Library. And then I thought, Jeannie's not the only one. And people, when Jeannie was growing up, when she was 9, are not the only people who are scared to swim with sharks. Sometimes I'm scared to swim with sharks. And while I was browsing the shark section, the nonfiction section, I came across this one, If Sharks Disappeared. What would happen if sharks disappeared? How important are sharks to our environment? And it turns out in reading this book that they are very important to the ecosystem of the ocean and how everything survives. And the plankton would become too numerous and all kinds of stuff would happen if we didn't have sharks. So maybe you'll see if you read this book that once what seems so scary, like a shark, isn't really so scary after all. And this week, during our Bookworm Book Club here at the Ben May Main Library on Mondays at 4, it's one of the things that you can find if you go to the website slc.mobilepubliclibrary.org and you look and you scroll down through there. Be sure and do your registration, but keep scrolling down to the events. You can find all kinds of stuff going on, or you can go under the events calendar and check out what's going on at a particular branch that you're interested in going to, or look for a particular event. So under the events calendar today, you will find the Bookworm Book Club at 4. And as you can see, as I was scrolling through here, there are lots of things going on at Mobile Public Library this summer. So be sure and browse through the calendar and find the things that are most interesting to you. But anyway, this afternoon in the Bookworm Book Club, we're going to be reading Clark the Shark, Lost and Found. It's a beginning reader book. It's for kids kindergarten through 2nd grade. And I really love the art and the story. There's a lesson learned by Clark and his friend when they go on a field trip in this one. And then I found that in the back, there are actual shark facts that we can read. And I'd like to share one shark fact with you today. Sharks eat only when they're hungry. I thought, wow, I did not know that. And sometimes it's days or even weeks pass between the meals for big sharks. So when we go to the beach and we're thinking about, are there sharks down there? It's not just, are there sharks down there? It's, are there sharks down there? And are they hungry? And one last book about sharks that I'd like to tell you about today. It's called I Am the Shark. And this is the story told by a great white shark who says that he is the greatest, because after all, great is in his name, right? So I am the shark, and he keeps thinking that he's the greatest, but every time he turns around, there's another shark that does something great that comes up to him. So this one is also a nonfiction book, but it has bright graphics and it is a great read. It reads a lot like a picture book, but it has all these fun facts about sharks. Surprise, there's another shark that's bigger than him. There's another shark that's smaller than him. There's all kinds of sharks. And you can read all about them in the books from the library. And count your minutes while you're reading. When you get to 400 minutes, be sure and bring your reading log to the library. Children are reading will get a Frisbee for reaching their 400 minutes. The teens will get a nice water bottle for reaching their 400 minutes. And adults, you will get a special commemorative keepsake bookmark for reaching the 400 minutes. And you get entered in a drawing for a grand prize. The grand prize for the children will be children and teens both will be a Switch and a game to go along with it. So there'll be 2 Switches. And then adults, the grand prize will be a beach pack. So be sure and sign up for the summer library celebration and keep up with all that you are reading. We would love to hear from you and what you're reading and what fun books, if you're reading any shark books or if you're reading any other books. I just happened to pull shark books today because of our theme, Oceans of Possibilities. In the first week, we're focusing on sharks. So y'all have a great week. Come and see us at the library. Be sure and catch the Didgeridoo live show one of the days that it's offered. Let me share that screen one more time as I sign off. So I'm sorry that Mr. Butch was not able to join us today, but I trust he will be here next week. See you next week at noon. Bye.